What's up, y'all? Welcome to lesson 2 of how to get exotic cars with no money down and make money off of them. Okay, so it's basically how to start your own exotic car rental company with no money down and get exotic cars with no money down, step by step. In the first lesson, you learned how to go on cars.com, search for exotic cars, message the owners, and repeatedly do that and identify the single owners that can make a decision to give you the keys. And you can, and we already discussed that, you can do that through, you can search different cars: Bentley, Lamborghini, Maserati, BMW, Toyota. You can do it with any car. You can build your fleet anyway with single car owners, which is amazing. All right. So now let's go to strategy number 2, which is of acquiring cars with no money down, which is a little more complex, but I love this strategy as well because the cars are here. Oh yeah, just get them. And this brings me to another one of my favorite sites, which is Swap a Lease. Okay, Swap a Lease. All right, so you want to go to the famous site called Swap. Let me just bring myself over here. You want to go to the famous site called Swap a Lease. Okay, and this website is very pretty website. It deals with swapping a lease, basically getting out of a lease so you can keep your credit the same. So this is where people want to get out of a lease. You can take over a lease as well, as long as your credit qualifies for the lease and your income qualifies for the lease payment. It is easier to take over a lease than it is to get into a lease, being that the months left on the lease, the income, and things of that nature. But this is a good way to acquire exotic cars without spending 200,000, 300,000, 100,000, and it goes on. So when you first get to Swap a Lease, you want to search. You want to search, okay? Search for a car. What type of car you like? Me, and it'll tell you how many Mercedes, Audis, Porsches, Chevrolet, Tesla, and what type of car I want today. Do they got any Lamborghinis? The Lamborghinis go fast. I'll go with the Rolls Royce. They got 2 McLarens, Rolls Royce. All right, so let's go with the Rolls Royce. Okay, so you just want to make sure it's a private owner. All right, so they got some good ones. They do have some good ones, but you want to make sure that you're dealing with an owner, because a lot of times it's dealers that's more contacting. So I'm gonna just tell you how to the basic way of acquiring these type of cars. As you can see, this one has a down payment of 20,000. That is not what we're into. But if you had 20,000, this is a way to get the. This is a way to get into a Rolls Royce with 20,000. Okay. Now you have the Rolls Royce Cullinan. If I said that right, This one is for sale. They are no longer leasing it. So I'm going to show you guys a real life example. These are all real life examples, by the way. Same price, same pictures, different ones. Okay. So let's go to maybe like an I8. An I8. Who likes an I8? You feel me? If you like an I8, maybe this one would be for you. Make. Uh, let's see what we got here. We're gonna search Bentleys. Bentleys are pretty much an exotic car. They look pretty good. I like them, and that pretty much always works for me. So 15 months left. Bentley Flying Spur 2023. Let's see what incentives do they have, how much to get into it. No money down. Let's see what we're able to do. All right. So this one is this is a lease takeover. The payment is $4,800 per month. 15 months left on it, and the total balance on the lease is 14,000 miles. Okay, cool. This is perfect. So this is about a year left on it. Normally, to get into this lease, it's a transfer fee of $900 and an application fee of $100. So for $1,000 down, you are able to get yourself into a 2023 Flying Spur. That's $1,000 down. That's not too bad. It's a lease. It's electric. It looks pretty nice. And this is probably a lease that the person probably gave it back to the dealership. They're traveling. They can't really take it, but it's a beautiful car. And what Swap a Lease does is with a free Swap a Lease buyer account, you're able to contact to ask questions, save searches, talk to a lease transfer specialist. You get a free subscription, so you can also register for free as a buyer. You can register for free, which is amazing. You can ask the seller questions, yes, no, maybe so. If you wanted to ask them more detailed questions, then you would have to pay, I think, $24 per month. But it's entirely worth it because you can get a Bentley Flying Spur for only $1,000 down. Let's go to a car where it's no money down, or they pay you to take over the lease, and those are the type of lease deals that I like. So let's go to make. Let's go to all the makes. Let's go back to Bentley and kind of see if we could get something probably a little more affordable. The 4 more months left. Okay, I wouldn't mind getting the Bentley 2019 with 4 more months left. Let's see if they allow it to be. All right, it's no longer allowed to be transferred because in order to take over a lease, it has from Bentley Financial Services. It can't be in the final 6 months of the lease. Okay, so let's see how many months is left. You see, this one is 36. This one is 36. When it says 36, normally it's probably because their vehicle is a new lease. So this is a new lease proposal and not a lease transfer. Okay. You could lease this Bentley for 6 months for $3,300 a month. Okay. Um, Chances are it's no money down. Okay. Being that we don't see a down payment here, we're gonna say it's no money down. So no money down, $3,300 a month. You can get yourself on Swap a Lease into an exotic car, into a Bentley, and all you have to do is come with your insurance, and you'll be driving away. You will be driving away. So this is a car subscription, which is beautiful. You know, most car subscriptions is kind of like a lease, but it's a lot easier to get into, less money down, and you pay your monthly. It's only 6 months. After 6 months, you can kind of swap it out. It's worth it. You know what I mean? 6 months lease, it's worth it all the time, everywhere you go. And again, you could just keep browsing. You can kind of browse and really see what other cars is out there to take over. Okay? Some of them have no miles remaining, but you want to pay attention to the miles because they will hit you with a big fee if you take over a car and go over the miles on a lease. So you definitely want to read the fine print, but for a car like this, you could get into no money down, Porsche Financial. You know, it can't be transferred. You know, this lease, it's $900 transfer fee, $100 application fee, $1,000 down. You'll be able to get yourself into beautiful Bentley, take it over, and almost no money down besides transfer fees. Guys, this is a great way to build your fleet. Swap a Lease have a lot of different exotic cars, as you can see. I'll probably do one more search if I have enough time for this lesson, just so you can kind of understand that you can take over leases. Some of these leases, they offer an incentive. They pay you to take the lease over. If your credit is not good, make sure you check out my credit course and pick up a couple trade lines so that you can qualify to take over a lease and get the exotic cars you need. If you need anything, you can always give me a call on my direct line. All right, y'all. I'm glad I was able to show you guys 2 different ways to acquire exotic cars with little to no money down. I hope this was able to help you guys. I'm gonna have a bonus lesson on how to rent these cars out, how to rent these exotic cars out, so you can make money off the cars you're able to acquire for little to no money down, and how I structure it and how you can make money renting exotic cars. All right, y'all. Thank you for your interest, and I will be in touch.